So put.
I'd put 2 on it, yeah.
Yeah.
So if I turn those 2 resources, turn them off.
Yep. So that's +4. So that's
8 plays 3.
it's. Yep.
Okay, so right click, shuffle, and draw. Oh.
Okay, that would be
So
a 3.
3 plays 3.
Yep. So you got to put that back in, shuffle it, and draw again.
Shuffle and draw. -1.
Okay, that's
You
a
win.
clue.
I'm so confused.
So the number on the card is the number you need to beat or match. So you had an 8 going in, -5 is 3, so 3 versus 3, you still win. Because you've got Rex's Curse, you put the token back and redraw it, and you still beat it.
Okay.
So you get the
Get the clue.
get the clue.
And what happens to Rex's now?
Rex's Curse stays because it needs you to
stays
fail.
there, you have to succeed.
Okay.
You need to fail. Have you got any actions left, or is that your action?
That is
So
2
that your first
actions.
action?
Yeah.
So it was move and then it was investigate.
So
Yeah.
you got 1 action left.
So you can draw a resource, or you can draw a card, or you can go back down the hill to the base if you want.
So to get to, I don't really need to move, do I?
To get to the next, it might be a good idea to move, because if I can somehow manage now, we will go to the next act, and this ascending path will open up for us.
Right, but you have to access it from back here.
You have to be back there
Yes.
to access it. Yep.
So yeah, I might as well move.
Yep.
Do you think?
Yeah.
So if I go and sit here.
Yep. And flip your token.
What are you clicking to flip it?
F.
Just right clicking on it.
Hover over it and F.
Okay.
Right.
That makes sense.
What can I do?
F for flip and R for shuffle.
So what does S do then? S must do something else important.
Can't remember what S does.
If it destroys the table, I'm gonna fucking laugh.
We'll work that out later when we can just press buttons at random and not be fearful of what the card does.
I'm going to move up this path over here, the Slaughtered Woods. I'm going to try and go for that clue. I'm going to have to spend 2 resources to get 2 books, to get 1 book until the end of the phase.
Is your machete going to help you with this at all?
Going to drop this. My machete is sadly not going to help. Can I drop that? Head, that's not ideal. So my current score is versus it's 2. Actually, John, do you have any cards that have a book on them? Because you can help me with this.
I do, but I don't want to spend it on this.
Okay, that's fair. So it's 4 plays 2. Eat. It's a -3.
I missed. What did you actually have?
I had a -3 on the token.
And what was your...
Score was 4.
Damn it.
However, I can go again, but this time it would be 3 versus for my 3rd action. That's not ideal at all. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. X is the total print. We've got a little card up here that tells us what the... Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. X is the total printed card. Just cost there. Not the right button to press. Okay, so I would have lost that anyway.
So it's -6.
Yes. That's my turn done, I'm afraid. I'm not good at it.
Well, Geoff, You done fucked it. It's all Geoff's fault.
It is all my fault.
But at the end of your turn, Dissonant Whispers goes away.
And in the Shan's turn, it goes away as well.
Sorry, Dissonant Voices. Dissonant Whispers is what
Yeah, I was about
Seraphine
to
does.
say that's D&D.
So, no enemies. So, again, draw a card, take a resource.
Oh, poop.
You got a weakness.
I got that weakness.
Draw a card and take a
One of
resource.
So my character is searching for her sister. So searching for Izzie attaches to the location farthest from me,
Which is up here.
which is the top of the hill. If we take 2 actions to investigate and succeed, instead of discovering a clue, we can discard Search for Izzie. If the game ends and Search for Izzie is still in play, I suffer mental trauma because I didn't find any clues for where my sister's gone. Yay. Did everybody go away?
Let's hope it comes out. Doom. Doom. Doomy doom doom.
Discord, please.
Yeah, Discord is fucking up greatly.
So 4 is still less than 12.
Yep. So now it's the next encounter phase.
Okay. So my encounter this time. Light of a Forgamon. A peril. You must attach Light of a Forgamon to either the current agenda or the current act.
Limit 1 per agenda act. Treat all damage as direct damage and all horror as direct horror. Let's put it on the act.
Let's put it on the act, because that's about to go away.
My one. Ancient evils. Place 1 doom on the current agenda. This effect can cause the current agenda to advance.
Dark forces stir against you. If you do not act quickly, a sinister plot will be fulfilled. However, 5 is still less than 12.
So just draw one.
Draw 1, yep.
That one.
Rotting remains. Steve! So test your head 3.
Light of.
So I've got 3. What do I have to do?
So you have to test your head.
You have to go above a 3 on that.
So
3 or
you've got
above,
3 at the moment.
Just seeing whether there's anything on here.
You can
Can I use
higher
higher
education.
Education. Yes, you can.
Because I might as well, mightn't I? So I use a resource. So we get rid of one of those. Let's not turn out to be 3. So it's 5 versus 3, and then I shuffle this.
Yeah.
And
you still got
draw.
this Rex's curse
Oh, I
coming
got
in.
+1.
You got to redraw it, I'm afraid. Because of Rex's curse.
And shuffle and draw. Oh,
-5, yeah.
So take 1 horror. So you take 3 horror, which are the brainy things over here.
so I get 3 horror.
Yeah. And you can take 9, so yep. But the good news is Rex's curse goes away. Actually, no, it goes back into your deck.
Is that direct horrors due to the thing you drew, Geoff?
Yes, I drew it.
Oh,
So,
John.
yeah, when it talks about damage, you can assign damage to yourself or to allies, but if it's direct, you have to take it yourself.
Okay.
So that...
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
So Rex's curse goes back into your deck. So put Rex's curse on top of your deck, and you have to flip it and shuffle it. Here we go. So
And
we have to wait for a very long time.
You draw, right?
Yes.
I got this devotee of the key.
Ah, so that spawns at the base of the hill.
I'm loving the jaunty angle of things.
And because of that, it goes straight. It engages with Sharn because Sharn's at the base of the hill.
Sorry, Sean.
What does that mean?
It's going to come and try and punch you.
Yay.
So, yep. So move it to your area over here. Move it over there because it's engaged with you.
Right.
And that's it. We're into right now, John.
Yes.
Would you like me to go down and batter that thing to death?
Yes, if you go first, you go down and try and batter that thing to death, and if you fail in doing that, I will investigate this last clue and then come and batter it to death some more. And then if that's not killed it, Rex can try.
Okay, so I'm going to go down here for one action.
I mean, you've got a machete and a beat cop, so hopefully you can, you know...
I'm going to say to this guy, hey you, leave my friend alone. So he engages on... And... machete and beat cop, so that is +1, +2 on my 4 fights. That's 6 fight versus its 3 fight. So the enemies, they have a fight value on the left you have to beat, an evade value on the right you have to beat, and the number in the middle is their hit points.
Okay.
3 on this case.
Yep. So I'm 6 versus its 3. 3 versus 3.
3 wins.
That takes that. And 1 extra for the machete. That goes on the wrong one. 1 extra for the machete. That's my 3rd action.
So it's on 1 HP, right?
It's on 1 HP.
Right, so if I go next, I will spend 2 resources.
Don't mind me.
2 resources to get a +6 to find this last clue, which is 6 versus 4, 6 versus 2.
Yep.
Shuffle and draw, and I get the weird nose thing, which is...
So it's discard top 2.
That's a minus. Yep, that's
a lose.
But that's okay. I don't mind losing that one. So, all in all, not great, but not bad. Geoff, do you think you can handle being hit by that thing?
I can. Do you want to try for that clue again?
I do want to try for the clue again. And then I can't move down there and help you.
I mean, I can.
Yeah, if
He
you
can.
try, yeah.
And she can. But I can't.
And he's on 1 HP, so...
Yep.
But I also don't have much else that I can actually add to myself for this.
You could take an action to just take a resource.
Good point.
And then use a street. It's your 2nd action. This is your 3rd action.
6 versus 2 is 6 being higher. That then means the act advances because we instantly have to use our clues.
Okay. So these clues here, we have 8 clues, 2 per investigator. Sorry, I'm just deleting. Let's chuck them over here.
So
I assume we're making a little pile over here.
Yeah.
I shall now read the act advancing. During your search through the wooded paths around the base of Sentinel Hill, you come across a startling sight. A herd of sheep lays dead upon the ground in a secluded clearing, their bloodied carcasses placed in a strange but careful pattern. Holding your nose against the stench of death, you step over mangled sheep on your way to the centre of the odd formation. In the centre of the sheep lies the corpse of a man. A clear jewel has been pressed firmly into his forehead, caving in the front of his skull.
Sounds nice.
His eyes are wide, his face contorted in a vision of horror, as if beseeching you for mercy. Though you know better, you check for a pulse. As you touch the man's skin, the jewel in his forehead dissolves and the woods around you seem to clear. The arcane presence masking the path further up the hill has faded. Reveal ascending path.
That's this one.
Remove all clues from each location in play.
When you try to follow the path leading further up Sentinel Hill, you somehow end up walking in a perpetual loop. Each time you stop to find your bearings, you find yourself back at the base of the hill again. Well, that can go away. So it's the same again, basically, but we've got a new set of locations to deal with.
Whoa. Ascending the hill.
I mean, we could still do them, but I don't think they get clues anymore. Right, so altered path.
As you ascend the hill, the environment around you grows increasingly strange and otherworldly. The arcane energy here is even stronger, crackling in the air and crawling on your skin. Clues cannot be placed on non-altered locations. When an investigator enters Sentinel Peak, advance.
And Sentinel Peak is this one at the top, and as an additional cost to move to Sentinel Peak, the investigators must spend 2 per as a group, so we need another 8 clues.
Great.
An arcane wall blocks the path further up the hill, leading towards the peak. So that's Jenny's turn done.
That's my turn.
Well, that's good. We've advanced the act, at least we're into act. Can someone come and get rid of this thing off me, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, I'll be right with you.
Yeah, I'll be right with you. Yeah.
So that's 1 to move. You've got Scrapper down here, which can give you bonuses for it.
Yes, spend 1 resources. Yep, I will do that. I will spend 1. I don't know how to do it.
Yep, press it again to get rid of it. You could spend more than 1 if you wish.
I mean, I got a knife.
You had a knife.
No, I got another one. Which is why I discarded the first knife.
You don't think he fed all of his knives to the dog, do you?
You're going to use your dog for it?
I mean, does it do anything? Because if I use the dog, it just gives me a base skill of 4, and I already have a base skill of 4. Oh no, that's the 2.
You have a fight skill of 2. It gives you a base skill of 4 and 1 extra.
Yeah, let's go with the Scrapper and the dog.
So that's 5. Plays 3.
Yep, let's do this. Shuffle, crawl. -3.
That's a 2. That's not enough.
That's a 2. He beats me.
Yep. I said he should have done an extra thing on your scrap.